Hi, I'm Kevin Borland. I'm a music producer, a guitarist, and a lawyer. I'm going to tell you about an ongoing culinary adventure I embarked on this summer, and I encourage you to join me. Not just by watching my videos, but try it in your city. My quest began Monday, July 25th, 2016, when I set out to cycle through the world's 206 ethnic cuisines on my lunch breaks. I call it the No Repeat Nationality Workday Lunch Challenge. In the previous episodes, I sampled 62 ethnic cuisines, mostly in and around the Washington, D.C. metro area. In this 7th episode, I'm going to sample the cuisines of East Timor, Egypt, and the Sudan. Today I'm going to try ikan sabuco, a dish from East Timor, made from Spanish mackerel, and batar dan. We're in the kitchen of Chef Titawan. Titawan is from Pisanulok, Thailand, and she has a broad culinary background. She's an accomplished private chef and an expert in the cuisines of Southeast and South Asia. She's also worked in European and American kitchens. I really enjoy watching her cook and trying to make sense of how she transforms the fresh ingredients into something greater than the sum of their parts. She reminds me that cooking is really a form of art, shaped by, but not limited by, the chef's ethnic background. When I explained to Titawan the premise of my journey, she was excited, but her critique was that I'm making too much of an eating show and not enough of a cooking show. So taking that to heart, here we are in the kitchen. Let's just watch her in action for a minute.
It's gonna be a home. I think you're gonna be here for a while.
Look at all the colors. My friend Asaf shared with me a theory that the colors going into a dish enhance, or at least predict the complexity of the flavors in the finished dish. Based on the aromas coming from this pot, we may be onto something.
It's really flavorful. You can taste the history in this dish. Up until recently, East Timor was a colony of Portugal, and you could tell that there's an influence here. It's got some Southeast Asian flavor, and they marinated the fish in tamarind, which is a very Southeast Asian thing to do. It gives it a sour taste. It's just like we would with lime or lemon. Fish always goes good with sour, or vinegar even. But then you have almost with a salsa on top, and that's the Portuguese influence. And the fact that we're eating fish to begin with, and that's their main meal, is because we have seafaring people. So, very good, and you can taste the history of the island in this dish.
Today I took a train to Crystal City's Water Park, where they serve food from Egypt. Crystal City is a neighborhood in Arlington, Virginia, easily accessible from my office via the Yellow Line from Gallery Place. A koshari, which is a macaroni and lentil dish. Koshari is considered Egypt's national dish. I can't recall for certain whether I've ever had Egyptian food, but I'm sure I've never had this dish. The meal came with some sauce containers that smelled sour as if vinegar based. The clearer colored one was a garlic sauce, and the red one is a hot sauce. Chef Titawan was right though. This really is an eating show. This is really good. I mean, the sauce is almost like a spaghetti sauce, and it's got the macaronis in there, but lentils and garlic and hot sauce and all kinds of good things in here. Really flavorful. Koshari struck me as a continental crossroads chop suey. So this dish makes a lot of sense based on the location of Egypt, which is like the gateway to Asia, the Middle East, Africa, Europe. I mean, there's rice in here and chickpeas, and definitely other Mediterranean from the north of Mediterranean, some influences of pasta. It really goes well together though. Cuisine 65 was prepared by the same North African chef that cooked the kashari. He cooked me full madams, the national dish of the Sudan, Egypt's neighbor to the south, and I took it to go and reheated it for lunch the next day at the office. Full means fava beans. I should point out that this dish was completely different from the breakfast dish, full pesme, that I had sampled at the Eritrean restaurant. Same ingredient, but totally different application. I'm going to post new episodes every Thursday night on YouTube and on my Facebook fan page until I complete my journey. Be sure to tune in next Thursday when I sample food from Central Africa and Eastern Europe. I also encourage you to either subscribe to my YouTube channel or like my Facebook page, or both. If you do, you'll get to hear a lot of my music and keep tabs on some of the other interesting projects I'm working on. And also, sharing is caring.